Very good morning, dear children. Dear children, we started the first chapter of civics. That was the Indian Constitution, and we discussed what is a constitution. And we took an example of football game. Then, children, after that, we discussed why does a country needs a constitution. So we discussed various points that why a country needs a constitution. Now, children, we'll be doing the Indian Constitution and its key features. Fine. So, children, see, when Indian national movement was going on, when we were struggling for independence from the British rule, children, as you all know, British ruled us for many decades. So, at that time, children, the nationalists they just devoted a great deal of time just to imagine and plan about what free India would be like. Fine, because we were already aware of how one feels when someone is under someone. And moreover, children, under the British, we were forced to obey their rules. Fine, and they had a long authoritarian rule on us. So, children, it just convinced Indians that how free India should be. It should be a democracy where everyone should be treated equally and be allowed to participate in the government. Fine. Now, with the function of this for making a constitution was not a one person's work. Fine. So more than around 300 people they became the members of constituent assembly, and they used to meet periodically. In 1946 they started this work. They used to meet each other periodically for the next 3 years. Fine. Then only the Indian constitution was drafted. Then, children, after that, now it was not easy for them to make the constitution because we were facing so many challenges. The first challenge was the diversity, children. We had people from different languages, different religions, different cultures. So for everyone, fine, for how to take care of everyone's interest was a great challenge. Moreover, children, our country was going through many problems. The first problem was the partition. Fine, you all know that our freedom was with a mixed feeling of happiness as well as sad feeling, because India got divided into two countries, India and Pakistan. And the next challenge was, children, the princely states, because there were some princely states in India, so their future was undecided, means it was not sure that those princely states would remain under which country. And the third one was, the children, that the socio-economic condition of vast people of our country was not good, because they were facing poverty. So all these issues was to be kept in mind while making the constitution. Fine. So it was a visionary document that was going to reflect a respect for maintaining diversity while preserving the national unity. And, children, the final document also reflected their concern for eradicating poverty through socio-economic reforms, as well as emphasizing on the crucial role that people would play in choosing their representatives. So the key features of Indian constitution, they are given down, and you all know that they have kept so many things in mind: diversity, unity, and socio-economic reforms. Fine. Now, see, we will just check out how they tried to make a balance between all these concerns. So the first key features of our Indian constitution is federalism. So, children, what is federalism? So, see, it refers to the existence of more than one level of government in a country, when a country has more than one level of government. If you talk about your own country, children, in the 6th standard civics, you talked about the local self government. In the 7th standard, you talked about the state level. And here in this class, we will talk about the center level, that is the national level. So, what do you think? Our country is a federalism or not? Yes, because it has three tiers of government, three levels of government. Fine. So this is how India is a federal country. Fine. So the vast number of communities in India meant that the system of government needed to be devised and did not involve only person sitting in the capital city of New Delhi. It's not that only the one who's sitting in Delhi, fine, the center government is only going to take the decisions, but every level has some authority in, like, while each state in India enjoys autonomy in exercising powers on certain issues subject of national concern, required that all of the states follow the laws of the central government. They have to follow the central government, but they have authority in their hands. The constitution list that details the issue of three level a government can make laws on. Fine. So everyone has given authority at every level. Fine. Under federalism, the states are not merely agents of the federal government, but they draw their authority from the constitution as well. So it's not that the states are the puppet in hands of the central government. No, they can easily take decisions of their own. All persons in India are governed by laws and policies by each level of these levels of government. So they can easily check out, they can easily see, fine, they have the authority, they can make their own decisions. The second is parliamentary form of government. So parliamentary form of based on parliament. You only tell me, that is there parliament in our, yes, parliament in our country. So all at this level, all the representatives elected by the people, fine, they all are going to sit at a place, they will take the decision. It's not that one of them will take the decision at their home and will tell all others. No. So parliamentary form of government means everybody elected by us, they are going to sit together, then they are going to discuss the problem and how they have to deal with it. They will discuss that also. So constitution guarantees universal adult suffrage, that is universal adult franchise for all citizens. Fine, you all know this. Fine, that every person who's 18 or above has the right to vote. He or she can represent their representative, elect their representative. Now children, see, now freedom struggle has already prepared the people for this, that they want universal adult franchise, and they just wanted to break the clutches of the traditional caste, class, gender hierarchies. Fine. This means, children, that the people of India, they wanted a direct role in electing their representatives. And every citizen of a country, it's their children, irrespective of their background, they are easily able to contest in elections. The representatives, children, they are responsible to the people, they will be answerable to the people. Fine. So you will read it in the coming chapters. Fine. Then after that, children, comes the third key feature, that is your separation of powers. Fine. So children, you tell me, if I will give a power, if I will give the responsibility to only one person, that person might take advantage of it. So to check that, according to the constitution, there are three organs of a state. State here does not mean Haryana. State is used for country. Fine, India. So the three organs are the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary. Now children, the legislature is the one whom we elect, means the are elective representatives, they will comprise of the legislature. And the executive, children, executive is a small group of people who are responsible for implementing laws and running the government. So the government at the center, you can say those are the executive. They are going to make it work. Whatever things they wanted to do, they are going to implement those laws and they will run the government. And the judiciary, children, all the system of courts in this country, the high court, the supreme court, they will all come under judiciary. All these are different organs. Judiciary is not under any government, it is for the country. Fine. In order to prevent the misuse of power by any one branch of state, constitution says each of the organs should exercise their different powers. Fine. Through this, each organ acts as a check on the other organ of the state, and this ensures the balance of power between all the three. So it's a check on all. Fine. So the others we will discuss in the next topic. Thank you and have a nice day.